This is an L sample answer. Keep practicing to build confidence. To try a mock test with these questions, watch our mock test video. The link to the PDF document is in the first comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Let's start off by talking about ebooks and paper books. Do you prefer reading ebooks or paper books?
I prefer paper books because I like the feeling of holding a book and flipping through its pages. It's more relaxing, and I feel less distracted compared to reading on a screen.
What are the advantages of ebooks?
Ebooks are convenient because you can carry hundreds of them on one device. They're also often more affordable than paper books, and features like adjustable font sizes make them user-friendly.
Do you think ebooks will replace paper books in the future?
Not completely. While ebooks are practical, many people still enjoy the experience of reading a physical book. Paper books also make great gifts and have sentimental value.
When was the last time you read a book?
I recently finished a novel last week. It was a thriller, and I couldn't put it down. Reading before bed has become part of my routine to unwind.
Do you think children should be encouraged to read more?
Yes, reading helps children improve their imagination, vocabulary, and critical thinking skills. Whether it's ebooks or paper books, it's important for them to develop a love for reading.
That's the end of part 1. Now we are going to move to part 2. In this part, you will have 1 minute to prepare and then speak up to 2 minutes. Describe a time of the day you like. You should say what time of day it is, what you do at that time, who you are usually with, and explain why you like it.
A time of day I truly enjoy is early morning around 6 a.m. It's a peaceful time when the world is still quiet, and I feel like I have the entire day ahead of me. I usually start by making myself a cup of tea or coffee and sitting by the window to watch the sunrise. The view of the sky changing colors is calming and reminds me of the beauty of a new beginning. During this time, I like to focus on myself and plan my day. I often write a to-do list or reflect on my goals, which helps me stay organized and productive. Some mornings, I read a book or listen to calming music to set a positive tone for the day. If the weather is nice, I might take a short walk in the nearby park. The fresh air and chirping birds make it a refreshing experience. I usually spend this time alone, and I enjoy the solitude. It gives me a chance to think clearly without distractions or interruptions. Being alone in the morning also helps me mentally prepare for the busy day ahead. Sometimes, if a family member is up early, we share a brief chat, which adds warmth to the morning. I love this time of day because it fills me with energy and positivity. The stillness of the morning helps me feel calm, and my routine makes me feel organized and focused. Starting my day this way makes everything else feel easier and more enjoyable.
That's the end of part 2. Now we are going to move on to part 3. We'll continue discussing the topic of daily routine. Do you think routines are important in life?
Yes, routines are essential because they bring structure and efficiency to our lives. They help us stay organized and manage time better. For instance, having a morning routine can set a positive tone for the day, while a night routine helps us wind down and relax. They also make it easier to form good habits over time.
How do routines differ between children and adults?
Children's routines often revolve around school, playtime, and bedtime, usually set by parents or teachers. Adults, on the other hand, focus on work, household responsibilities, and personal time. Adults tend to have more flexibility, but also more stress in managing their routines. Also, adults often have to change their routines to deal with unexpected tasks or responsibilities.
Do you think technology has affected people's daily routines?
Yes, technology has changed routines significantly. For example, apps are great for keeping organized, but spending too much time on screen can mess up routines, like reducing sleep. On the positive side, technology also makes some daily tasks faster and more convenient, like online shopping or meal planning.
Why do some people find it difficult to stick to a routine?
Sticking to a routine can be hard because of distractions, lack of motivation, or unexpected events. For instance, a busy workday or sudden responsibilities can throw off plans. People might also find it hard to stick to a routine if it feels too strict or boring. Sometimes, having an unpredictable can make it even harder to follow a routine.
Do you think having a routine makes life boring?
Not necessarily. A strict routine can feel repetitive, but having one doesn't mean you can't be spontaneous. If you balance routines with some flexibility now and then, you can stay productive without losing the fun and excitement in life. A good routine can also free up time for hobbies or leisure activities, making life more enjoyable.
That's the end of the speaking test. Good job.